Einstein Theory. When the atomic bomb was mathematically engineered, there was a group of scientists who made an enormous device with an explosion. Masses and protests now, activist slogans, banging on walls and yelling at City Hall. 3 words matter. 4 words are necessary to stay alive now. And windows are okay to be broken, stores for anyone to take what they need, want, or feel they should sell for what's being described now as reparations. 1, many. Government controlled by a group who can dominate another part of the civilization and the world are bullying and restricting those they say they are assisting, helping, and fixing. Einstein made all of his work in the safety of his home after fleeing a similar kind of government and a similar kind of attitude in the society, in the city, in the minds, and the hearts, and the energy of those who wanted the same conditions in their country. Their checks and balances now are Antifa, who say they are protecting the fascism. They're allowing art and creativity to magnify consciousness and the world and the planet Earth. And someone who doesn't agree from 10 years of work doesn't belong in their part of the land, the soil, and the dirt. They declare their own property. All the government ever needs has to do with the singularity. Einstein. A person who has been studying, learning, practicing, experimenting, keeping track of data and information, and responsibly ethically, morally, and virtuously staying focused and concentrated. The atomic bomb in Einstein and the theory, the Einstein Theory, are the eventual destruction of what those who say they know how to fix the problems will end up dying in their filth and destruction and scorched earth. Government doesn't work with a group silencing the one. "14. Together, who solve what the one did years ago, doesn't save more lives, doesn't keep children out of poverty. Doesn't solve the environmental problem, dilemma, crises, change happening now. And most scary of all, the one next door gets the support, admiration, respect, and love of those masses and crowds as long as she, her, the gender-neutral human, says the correct words in the correct order at the right volume, and then gesture left and say that it, a person, they, them, they're a nuisance. Now, there's an insistence to have the kind of discussion in philosophy, ideology, and politics within the struggle for resistance, raised fists, and marijuana joints. And a very scary lack of ingenuity, except for the technology community who make the applications and the software to support the anger, difficulty, and emotional distress. Now, one in the Einstein Theory gets removed from the equation when adding the mathematics and equaling time. Squared. Now. In other words, there's been a team made, and they're together, and they're working towards their goal and objective. And they have requirements to join their cause. Bend a knee, raise a fist, put the head down, and plead for forgiveness for all of the racist sins of the past and all of the white supremacy and the whiteness of the skin now. And God and Allah and Buddha and Krishna, the devil and Satan of Antifa, will support the enlistment to their army, their navy, their Marine Corps, their Air Force of flying cars in New Hampshire, their Elon Musk electric vehicles, and their self-driving machines from Google, along with the Facebook dating, the Instagram stimulation, and all of the electronics they need to make war and indoctrinate and kill and murder those who are against their rules. Now,